Good evening and welcome family, friends, faculty, and honored guests to the 2024 National Honor Society Induction Ceremony. My name is Yoshi Donato. We are here tonight to celebrate our students' achievements in the pillars of scholarship, character, leadership, and service. I want to commend not only our students' dedication to achieving and upholding these high standards, but to also honor their families who have helped shape who they are, who they have become and will continue to be beyond the walls of SBHS. At this time, I will ask you turn your attention to the back of our auditorium and acknowledge the candidates for membership to South Brunswick High School chapter of the National Honor Society as they process to their seats. Please enjoy this terrific evening.
Good evening. My name is Urja Dami, and as a member of this year's NHS Executive Committee, it is my pleasure to be the first to welcome the 2024 class of inductees to the National Honor Society induction ceremony. Please rise for the playing of the national anthem sung by the South Brunswick High School Concert Choir.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
I would now like to introduce Assistant Superintendent of South Brunswick School District, Mrs. Suzanne Luckborn.
Good evening. I'm honored to be here this evening to celebrate this moment with you. Mr. Fetter and I would like to congratulate you on your achievement and selection to the National Honor Society. The pillars of the NHS have been present in your lives from a very early age. Growing up, you were nurtured in environments where your family instilled the importance of service, character, and the power of knowledge. As you moved through your school years, these attributes were strengthened and influenced by your teachers and peers. Leadership is another area where each of you has the opportunity to make a difference. Tonight, you are here because you have demonstrated leadership, scholarship, character, and service. Congratulations on this accomplishment, and may you use these talents in your future journey.
Thank you, Mrs. Lockbourne. My name is Stephanie Marchetti, and I am co-advisor to the National Honor Society, along with Mrs. Monique Ligori. To add to the welcome for Ms. Donato and Mrs. Lockbourne, I would like to take this opportunity to recognize and thank the members from the Board of Education, as well as all South Brunswick administrators who are here with us tonight. We always appreciate your support. When the National Honor Society was founded in 1921, the goal was to create an organization that would recognize and encourage academic achievement, while developing other characteristics essential to citizens in a healthy democracy. For the past 103 years, the National Honor Society has enjoyed a reputation of excellence and commitment to its ideals. We are sure that the first induction class of 1921 would be proud to stand with our candidates today. Tonight's inductees will become part of the legacy of scholars, community activists, and leaders. Our hope is that 103 years from now, their children and their children's children will reap the benefits of a world made better through their contribution. The tenets of character, scholarship, leadership, and service remain as relevant today as they were in 1921. Indeed, these qualities are to be nurtured and prized now more than ever. It is the recognition of these characteristics in our young people and our reliance on them for the future that allows us to hope and trust that the world will move forward with a renewed commitment to creating a productive, peaceful existence for everyone. Selection to this group is seen as a validation of a candidate's capabilities and contributions. Its members have proven that they are capable of strong and sustained academic performance, are able to provide leadership, are of honorable and admirable character, and, finally, are willing to use their talents and skills for the benefit of others. Through school and community activities, members must maintain and extend the qualities that won them selection. Membership is thus both an honor and a commitment. As members of the National Honor Society, these students will carry the responsibility of continuing their scholastic success and of being role models for others. All of the young people here tonight have exhibited such behavior and have indicated their willingness to continue to serve as role models for all of us. Therefore, I am proud to present these candidates for membership to our high school principal, Mr. Peter Varela.
Good evening, parents, family members, colleagues, honored guests, National Honor Society members, and especially our inductees. It's an honor to stand before you tonight to present to this audience a group of young adults who will be inducted into a very selective honor society. But before we start our ceremony, let me impart some teachings from a group of fishmongers from Seattle, Washington's Pike Place Fish Market. Yes, you heard me right, a group of fishmongers. Now raise your hand if you've ever been there. Has anyone ever been there? I see one, I see several, good. Learning about the 4 principles they live by each day changed the way I approached many of the tasks at work and in my personal life. For some of us in this audience, approaching everyday monotonous tasks can be challenging and uninspiring. To name a few: going to work. How many people love to pay bills? For some students, going to school, or cleaning the house, or visiting relatives on the weekends. Now think of the employees who work at the Pike Place Fish Market, shoveling ice all day, cleaning and stocking fish, selling fish, and how about working long hours smelling like fish? I'm trying to paint a picture here. Others appreciate and look forward to some of the tasks that I just shared, simply because their mindset is different. The question is, why do some of us dread them while others look forward to them? Well, if you approach every day using the fish philosophy, written by Stephen London, Harry Paul, and John Christensen, you will look at these tasks differently, and more importantly, make more connections with others and be happier. Let me share their 4 principles. Be there. Make their day. Play. And choose your attitude. These are the 4 ways they approach every day so that their work doesn't feel like work, and their interactions with customers and with one another are positive and fun. Now, it is a business. Ultimately, they want to sell more fish, but I believe we can apply their philosophy to our lives in general. When they say be there, they recommend that you must be truly in the moment when you talk to someone. Make eye contact. Focus on the person's words and body language, and not be distracted. Simply be there. When they say make their day, think of your classroom teachers who plan those daily special lessons and activities that engage you and your classmates. Think of your parents making your favorite dinner because they know you love it. Or a friend who writes an email or text to you just because. Think of the impact you would have on someone when you purposely take that type of action. Make their day. When they say play, you think of your family or friends doing silly, fun activities, doing TikTok videos, singing or telling jokes, or your teachers allowing you to dance or do Zumba on Fridays. Think of how laughing and smiling makes you feel. Play. And lastly, when they say choose your attitude, when you get up in the morning, what are your thoughts and feelings? Are you going to complain that you're still tired, that it's too early or dark outside or cold and rainy? Or are you going to be thankful and see each day as an opportunity to do great things? Choose your attitude. Inductees, as I leave the podium, I want to congratulate you on being inducted into NHS tonight. But I also want you to consider reading and learning about the fish philosophy and their 4 principles. I believe that you can apply them to school, to home, and to life. Learn to be there for others. Learn to make someone's day. Learn to play and have fun. And learn to choose your attitude. Every one of us in this audience can approach every day with energy, positivity, kindness, and love. Congratulations, inductees.
Thank you, Mr. Varela. I would now like to acknowledge a special group in the audience and up in the sound booth. First, Mrs. Liguori and I would specifically thank Mr. Mark Lalumia, Tim Sweeney and his VTN crew, our outstanding custodial staff at SBHS, and Aldo Aranzulu and the concert choir. Your help to make this evening special for our inductees is greatly appreciated. We would also like to recognize the South Brunswick School District staff members listed in the special guest section of the program. Each inductee wrote about someone who was and who continues to be an important influence in their educational career. These individuals are teachers, counselors, paraprofessionals, administrators, and coaches, just to name a few. What they have in common is their love for our students and the fact that they continue to go above and beyond to make a difference in the lives of all of us here at South Brunswick High School. Not only have these individuals made an impact on our inductees in the past, they continue to guide all of our students. Please join me in recognizing these role models. Special guests, please stand to be recognized. This year's ceremony was planned and is presented by the NHS Executive Committee. This group of seniors represents the entire South Brunswick NHS membership in welcoming this year's candidates. I would like to introduce Anjana Kailasanath, who will begin the induction ceremony.
The flame you see before you represents the spirit of the National Honor Society. It burns within each young person who has been brought into membership and lights the way to decisions and actions that lead to success and enrichment for the individual and the community. Membership has to be earned by effective demonstration of the qualities that form the foundation of this organization. 4 of my fellow members will now review these qualities, beginning with Mayuri Murugan.
Abigail Adams once said, "Learning is not attained by chance. It must be sought for with ardor and attended to with diligence." These candidates have all shown that they are willing to work and grow intellectually, which in life is always an uphill battle. But even after getting the grade and passing the class, do we still strive to learn? Attend each new piece of knowledge you have striven to retain. Develop a love for learning, which tends to the flame of knowledge that has clearly brought you success. I would now like to ask Sophia Amin to light our next candle.
As Phillips Brooks once said, character may be manifested in the great moments, but it is made in the small ones. As we gather today to bask in the magnitude of these students' accomplishments, we must first recognize the moments that are often not seen, when a student's true character really shines. Each small gesture speaks volumes for the values of kindness, respect, responsibility, honesty, and integrity that we strive for every day as a national school of character. We gather here tonight not only to distinguish those moments, but also to celebrate the great ones to come. I would now like to ask Divya Gopalakrishnan to light the next candle.
Leadership is much more than gaining titles. Rather, it is genuinely taking the initiative to influence and support others. Effective leaders are compassionate and understanding while also being strong and determined. These candidates lead by example in both the community and inside of our own South Brunswick schools. As leaders and as new members of the National Honor Society, you have already demonstrated these qualities. As individuals and as a whole, we are called to lead as others have done for us. Harry Truman once said, "In periods where there is no leadership, society stands still." Progress occurs when courageous, skillful leaders seize the opportunity to change things for the better. Therefore, this induction into the National Honor Society marks the beginning of a new journey as role models. I would now like to ask Twisha Kotadia to light the next candle.
Service is a helping act, a contribution to the welfare of others. It can be exhibited in many ways, and sometimes hidden in small but consistent ends of generosity. True service is given with sincerity, with the purpose of helping others and giving back to the community. Dedication to service provides its own satisfaction. This satisfaction will be found in positive reactions to your service. Mahatma Gandhi once said, "The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others." Providing service to your community will not only allow you to gain a better understanding of other people, but will allow you to gain a better sense of self-realization and self-appreciation. As members of the South Brunswick community, I encourage you to help others, make service your goal, and to pay the opportunities you have received forward. Now I'd like to call up to the podium one of the National Honor Society advisors, Mrs. Monique Ligori.
The students being inducted tonight have been found to demonstrate each of these qualities at an outstanding level. We are pleased to welcome them. Our executive members will read the names of the candidates as each new member comes up to receive a certificate of membership into the National Honor Society.
Jessica Abdul Sayed. Julia Abdul Sayed. Safa Mehreen Ahmed. Oluwaderisimi Ajiwole. Jyotika Akineni. Krishnasai Akula. Brooke Allen. Farida Amin. Sana Ansari.
Charbel Antun. Miriam Antun. Yumna Arif. Rana Artis. Farhana Ashik. Omar Askar. Mrityunjay Balakanagaram. Tanish Banota. Ashwika Bansal.
Shanak Bangale. Ishan Bhatt. Azima Bora. Molly Bucklew. Sebastian Candelaria. Niharika Chandra. Tilak Chandramouli. Sanvi Chobal. Ashrit Chakori. Leon Chen.
Siddharth Chirumamala. Nanjini Chittor. Sampada Chodagam. Shravya Chundaru. Arkadeep Das. Arunmoy Das. Dripta Dasgupta. Shiona Day. Mayank Deoris. Shivam Deva. Rakshana Devala.
Amaris Davidson. Saisha Dam. Shivan Dhruv. Driti Dinesh. Dave Dixit. Anya Doshi. Arya Doshi. Vivan Doshi. Aiden Dwyer. Jenna El-Hawari. David Farber. Rashida Gadamseti.
Akhilesh Gadkari. Shlok Ganguly. Kirtana Garapati. John Gator. Shaunik Ghosh. Violet Goldia. Nathaniel Golden. Puneet Gola. Twisha Guntina. Ahana Garantla. Rachana Garantla.
Samarth Goyal. Aryan Gupta. Diksha Gupta. Meera Gupta. Neha Gupta, Riya Gupta, Sharanya Gupta, Vishesh Gupta, Diksha Harinath,
Arohi Himadi, Prisha Anamdar, Christina Isaac, Arman Ivaturi, Maida Iyer, Sahil Iyer, Isabel Jacques, Fiza Jaffrey, Adya Jain, Ria Jain,
Anya Jarath, Gracie Jardulo, Natalie Jardulo, Van Joppa, Avery Jenny, Brody Jenny, Anshul Jha, Irino Joel, Jeevan John, Krisha John,
Nidhi Joshi, Sia Cabra, Darsh Kachalia, Pranavi Kaki, Nishi Kamani, Preeti Kanagala, Ananya Karthik, Gurnor Kaur, Sachleen Kaur, Eva Kelly, Ibrahim Khan,
Zara Khan, John Koch, Hemanya Kola, Veda Koluru, Tanishka Kulkarni, Satvik Kumbam, Rusha Kundu, Athira Kunath, Abiram Kuram, Akul Lada, Caitlin Lehman, Austin Locke,
Sophia Liu, Breton Lynch, Vishali Matabushi, Tanishi Meiti. Fatma Malik. Suha Malapeti. Keelan Maloney. Amrit Manoj Kumar. Agrama Mehra. Milan Mendu. Ashutosh Mittal. Arush Madali.
Ishana Modi. Sahana Mohan Kumar. Arjun Moro. Aliasgar Mola Mitwala. Kevin Muragason.
As we prepare to bring our newest candidates into full membership, the flames of scholarship, character, leadership, and service spread to ignite the light of responsibility to these ideals and the sense of obligation that binds together all members, past and present. In their commitment to its common goals, inductees, please stand and light your candles. Candidates, as you take the pledge of membership, you hold the flame that is the spirit of the National Honor Society. Please recite after me your pledge to continue the ideals of NHS. I pledge to maintain my high scholastic standing. To hold as fundamental and worthy an untarnished character. To endeavor intelligently and courageously to be a leader and to give myself freely in service to others. In doing so, I shall prove myself worthy of a place in the National Honor Society. Congratulations, you have all been formally accepted into the National Honor Society, and the flame is now within each of you. Faculty, esteemed guests, parents, family members, and friends, we are proud to present the newest members of our National Honor Society. Candidates, at this time, you may be seated and extinguish your candles. Now, my co-advisor, Monique Lagori, will close this evening's ceremony.
As we close our ceremony, let us take one more look at the torch up front that represents the National Honor Society. We cannot help but notice the insignia of the burning torch, the emblem of the National Honor Society. E.J. Eaton, one of the first members of the National Council, wrote as follows: "The emblem of the society is the keystone and the flaming torch. The keystone bears at its base the letters CSLS, which stands for the 4 cardinal principles of its organization: character, scholarship, leadership, and service. As the keystone is placed by the builder to hold the perfect arch in perpetual stability, so the structure of our education must be held firm and true to the purposes of life by the virtues represented in the symbol. To bear forward the searching light of truth, to lead that others may follow in the light, to keep burning in our school a high ambition for the ending values of life, and to serve. The torch is a symbol of these purposes. As we conclude our ceremony, let the light of this torch continue to lead the way for these distinguished scholars as they walk on the path toward continued excellence. Tonight's induction ceremony would not be possible without the help of our executive committee members and those individuals named in the special thanks section of your program. In conclusion, one final congratulations to the inductees. Despite several years filled with many challenges and uncertainties, you have still maintained the high standards of South Brunswick High School and its chapter of the National Honor Society. Ms. Marchetti and I are very proud of you and wish you nothing but the very best. You deserve it. Now, if you would please stand for the playing of the South Brunswick High School alma mater, sung by the SBHS Concert Choir. Following the alma mater, please stay at your seat while the executive committee leads their newly inducted peers as they recess from the auditorium. Please stand.
Within these halls that bind us in friendship and in peace, each day reveals a knowledge that orders hate to cease. We ponder new creation, remembering the old, and share our pride and spirit in shades of black and gold. The world around us can become a lonely place, but with strong hearts and minds there is nothing we can't face. And so we sing as members of South Brunswick High, and share a sense of unity as time